If you run all services of a Django project on one hardware host with its web, DB, Elastic, and mail server, that could be that your architecture will cause problems. Because all services compete with each other for resources and will overload each other. Especially if it's not about a small site but already a working site hosting, let's say, thousands of users per day. That doesn't matter if you even have 128 gigabytes RAM and 16 processors with fast SSD or scsi hard disk. You both run into problems in this configuration. In our experience per site, the following configurations work better: 3 servers, 1 web, 2 database, and 2 Elasticsearch. Here in this post, I will go through the installation and configuration process of a number of databases and Elasticsearch services so that they can work together in a Django project. I'll cryptically run through video key points and see the rest in text documentation on our site and search Google if anything isn't clear. Install and configuration Postgres. Always try to install the same version so that you have the same version everywhere. That is important for the success and speed of your configuration. Also see what support is offered for which version. Version for LTS is usually better, but sometimes it is limited. With software we use like Postgres and Elastic will be okay. So choose 22 LTS. We only use Ubuntu for deployment. We won't even discuss other types of operating systems because it would be too complicated. Install server and create user and database. apt-get install. Now you need to configure the server. See my blog post for more information. You can enter all hardware parameters and you will get the correct configuration. Then you just need to copy everything in the config file and comment options that are changed. It often happens that on an overloaded server, backup takes several days, and until backup is done and ready to transfer data, it is not recent in general. Therefore, you can write certain views to save data twice, or command to sync data from 2 databases. This way you back up with full data and then sync data with a separate command. You can do it via SQL or via Django objects with Python commands. Editing videos where a lot of data comes in is better extended with an extra function so that new records are always saved. See code examples in my blog post. Pull2 is a middleware that works between Postgresql servers and a Postgresql database client. It is distributed under a license similar to BSD and MIT. It provides the following features: connection pooling. Pull2 saves connections to the Postgresql servers and reuse them whenever a new connection with the same properties, i.e., username, database, protocol version, comes in. It reduces connection overhead and improves systems' overall throughput. Replication. Pull2 can manage multiple Postgresql servers. Using the replication function enables creating a real-time backup on 2 or more physical disks, so that the service can continue without stopping servers in case of a disk failure. Load balancing. Install Elasticsearch in replication. Elasticsearch is a search engine based on the Lucene library. It provides a distributed, multi-tenant capable full-text search engine with an HTTP web interface and schema-free JSON documents. Mostly simple installation, but has its own specific issues with versions and haystack modules of Django. Formerly popular Django application which creates an abstraction like data ORM for database but for Elasticsearch and has abstraction for lookup, edit and delete objects from Elasticsearch. It is very important to run the same version of Elasticsearch on all nodes in the cluster. Thanks for watching, and please check my blog post on website for examples of configuration and trouble shutting down there.